What's up people, welcome to another Arcane afternoon. The Stronghold Siege event is live for 2 weeks and you don't need any energy to play this event. The past few events already you didn't need any energy to play the events, so the developers are possibly working on a change for the energy kits. Maybe it has to do with the new Elderwood maps which come out after this event. But anyways, so there's no tier rewards for this event, and now let's have a look at the leaderboard rewards first. So this year they changed the leaderboard score. Last year only your best score counted for the leaderboard, and this year all your points add up for your total score. I think overall this is a good change. Last year there was even an exploit with Heroic Anki, and Heroic Anki was then selling for like 1 billion gold. If you used the Heroic Anki AA last year, all of the mobs would just run towards you and then you would get a flawless run every time. And then the same player was abusing this exploit and then got all of the leaderboard spots. This year they fixed the exploit, but they still made it so the points add up. I still think it's a good change because this is basically just a Last Valley Protectorate event 2.0. There's no skill involved in this event, and I think this is how it should stay, that only in the temp event your best score should count. But anyways, let's have a look at the leaderboard rewards. So for top 50 you get a paper banner and a paper wisp. I don't think these will sell for a lot of gold. I would estimate they will sell for about 5 million gold each. I don't think they will sell for a lot of gold. Then you get 10 elite awakening gems, and this time they made them tradable. I think this is the first time the elite awakening gems from the leaderboard are tradable, so you don't have to open these now, you can sell them in the auction. And you get a flawless finesse jewel, which is always nice. This one costs about 40 to 45 million gold. So there's no top 25 rewards, only top 10 and top 50. And the leaderboard doesn't reset after each week, so you have to play for 14 days to be on the leaderboard. And for the top 10 rewards, you get a badge and a title, but both of these are not tradable. In my opinion, they should make the badge and titles for future leaderboard rewards tradable again, just like the past events. So then you get the same top 50 banner, but you also get the same one again in a different color. So the top 50 one is probably going to sell for around 5 million gold, and the top 10 one maybe for 20 million or 15 million gold, but only because it's a top 10 leaderboard reward. And the same thing goes for the wisp. You get the same wisp again for top 50 and for top 10, maybe going to sell for 15 or 20 million gold. Then you get a corrupted jewel, which is about 120 million gold. So next up you get a paper night aura, and this aura looks really good. This aura looks really unique with the paper style and the rainbow colors. But there's one big problem with this aura, because you can pretty much get the exact same aura from the token vendor, and it's already at 3.8 million gold after 1 day of the event. And because this aura pretty much looks the exact same as the leaderboard aura, I think this hurts the price of the leaderboard aura by a lot. Because of the token vendor aura, I think this leaderboard aura will only sell for about 200-250 million gold. If the token vendor aura didn't exist, I think this aura could have sold for about 500 million gold. But because the token vendor aura looks the exact same and is so cheap, I think this leaderboard aura will only be about 200-250 million gold. So you already get so many items, but you also get 3 more vanity weapons for your class. Here's a picture of all of the top 10 leaderboard vanity weapons that you get. You get all 3 for your class, and I think this might be the first time that you get vanity weapons for leaderboard rewards, so this is really cool. It's really difficult for me to estimate how much these will sell for, because this is the first time we get vanity weapons for leaderboard rewards. These will probably cost within 20 to 100 million gold each, and you get 3 of them, so if you're lucky you will get about 100 million gold each, but they will probably be around 50 million gold each, so in total you will get about 150 million gold for these 3 vanity weapons. So now let's have a look at the token vendor. So at the token vendor you can buy again a farmer's elixir, which gives you 15% additional score for your leaderboard points. This elixir costs 10 platinum or about 700,000 gold in the auction, but the duration of this elixir is only 10 minutes, so I really don't recommend using this elixir. Even if you're going for a top 10 leaderboard, 10 minutes is just way too short, and you will just be spending way more gold for the elixir than you get for the leaderboard rewards, so you really shouldn't be using this elixir. So in the new locks there's no new item, but you do get a guaranteed badge, and it's the paper butterfly badge. So I'm not sure why, but there's only one badge in the auction right now for 900 million gold. This guy just spent 45 million gold on tax fee just so he can put this in the auction. But anyways, these are the items that you can buy for event tokens. First you can buy a banner, then you can buy vanity armors in orange and blue, and the blue one actually fits my mask really well. I might buy one of these so I can make a full blue vanity outfit. But here are the rest of the vanities for the other classes. And here's the paper flower aura, which looks pretty much the exact same as the leaderboard aura. You can get this for 10,000 tokens. It takes about 3 hours of playing to get 10,000 tokens. Then you can buy a Vanguard title for 10,000 tokens. The title and the aura both sell for around 4 million gold. I farmed 10,000 tokens right at the start of the event, and I bought the Vanguard title and sold it in the auction. But now the aura and the title price dropped so much already, I don't recommend farming tokens and selling it in the auction. You can also buy a currency chest and a unlocked Orcfire weapon crate, but both of these aren't worth it, so you shouldn't be opening these. So now let's quickly have a look at the event map. It's the exact same as last year, and all you need for this event map is the pet Eterno. So what's good about Eterno is that you have this AA every wave, and it slows down the mobs so much that they don't move at all anymore. So as you can see, they just slow down right in front of you and you can kill them without any of them running away. And if you're a mage, you don't even need Eterno, you can just use your clock skill. It does the same thing. And this is already the entire event map. The boss doesn't drop any gold. It would have been much better if the boss dropped some gold. So normal players who don't go for leaderboard could have also farmed this event a little bit. It does go for 2 weeks, so it would have been much nicer if the boss did drop some gold. So here's the boss. Even if I use gold loot, I will only get about... So even with gold loot, I only got 2,000 gold, which is just so little. You do get 100 tokens each run, so you need to do 100 runs of this event map to be able to buy the aura or the title, which is not worth it at all, so you should definitely just buy it from the auction for 4 million gold. So there's one last thing about this event. There is a jewel vault, and in this vault you can loot a Viromir's Castle Arcane Stone, and this Arcane jewel is really OP. So this jewel is the new best jewel in the entire game. It gives 10 primary stat and 2.5% crit damage. 10 primary stat and 2.5% crit damage is about 50 primary stat, and corrupted jewels only have 22.5 dex. So this jewel is twice as good as a corrupted jewel. But you need to know that you cannot remove this jewel from your gears, so as soon as better gears come out, for example the Arcane's 86 or gears after that, you will not be able to remove this jewel and you basically lose 42 million gold. Also you need to know that you can only use one of these jewels on your entire gears, just like for example the Hailstone jewel. If you use a second jewel of these on your gears, you will get 0 primary stat and 0 crit damage. You just get 0 of everything, so make sure you only use one of these jewels on your damage set. You can even consider maybe buying a second one or a third one, just spare for future Arcane level 86 sets or even level 91 sets. 42 million is really cheap if you consider it's more than twice as good as a corrupted jewel, and a corrupted jewel is 120 million gold. So you should really consider buying one of these if you can afford it. On the other hand though, I don't recommend opening these jewel vaults at all. They are 25 platinum each and you will get mostly just these green jewels, which are not worth it at all. 25 platinum is about 4.5 million gold right now at the current 50 key price. In 2 days is the next key sale, and if you look, 50 keys are about 8.5 million gold right now, and 50 keys are only 50 platinum. So 25 platinum is about 4.5 million gold, a little bit less, maybe 4.2 million gold right now. So really don't open these vaults, just wait 2 days if you have platinum for the key sale and buy a bunch of 50 keys. You will get way more gold just from buying the 50 keys with your platinum. There's also a mythic jewel, but you can only use it on level 10 to 50 items, and the legendary jewels you can only use on level 1 to 10 items. And with the new recipe you can transform 3 flawless jewels into a corrupted jewel, but this recipe sells for 12 million gold right now, which isn't really worth it, and it also expires in 14 days, so make sure if you have one to either sell it or to use it. And yeah, this is it with the video. I think the way they could have improved this event is if the event boss dropped a little bit more gold so normal players could also farm the event. Right now only the leaderboard runners can farm the event basically for the leaderboard rewards, and this event goes on for 2 weeks. And for everyone else who doesn't go for the leaderboard, it's basically a dead event and there's nothing you can do in it. So it would have been much nicer if the event boss dropped some more gold so everyone could farm it. But this is it with the video. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one. Bye.